Welcome back. Now it's time to look at sports from a regional view, so I'm joined by Maggie McCulley to tell us all about it.
Thanks, Kyle. It hasn't been a great week for Pittsburgh sports. After 65 minutes of hockey play, the Chicago Blackhawks came out on top to the Pittsburgh Penguins at the United Center in Chicago on Sunday with a score of 2-1. The Pens are now 32, 15, and 9, ranking second in the Metropolitan Division. Each team scored a goal in regulation, then even overtime couldn't decide a winner. It was a shootout that featured 5 goals in 3 rounds. Blackhawks goalie Corey Crawford had his one shootout save in the top of the 3rd round against Penguins defenseman Chris Letang. Chicago forward Patrick Sharp followed with a wrist shot to end the game that beat Marc-Andre Fleury. The Penguins play again tonight against division rival Washington Capitals at Consol Energy Center. They will be also facing the Columbus Blue Jackets, the St. Louis Blues, and the Florida Panthers later this week. The University of Pittsburgh Panthers lost to the Virginia Cavaliers at the John Paul Jones Arena last night, 61-49. The Cavaliers held the Panthers 3 times scoreless for more than 5 minutes. They needed to overcome all 3 facing problems putting points on the board. Panthers' Jamel Artis scored 20 and Sheldon Jeter 10 points. Pittsburgh cut a 10-point deficit to 3 with just under 8 minutes to play, but the Cavs then reeled 8 straight. Anthony Gill added 12 points. The Panthers trailed 25-15 at halftime, but scored 10 of the first 15 points after the break to get within 30-25. Jeter had 7 in the burst, and he and Artis each contributed a 3-pointer. Anthony Gill made a pair of free throws for the Cavaliers, and Mariel Shayok finished with a burst of 3-pointer, giving Virginia a 44-33 lead with 4 minutes remaining. The Pittsburgh Panthers play again on Saturday against the Syracuse Orange at the Carrier Dome. As NFL free agency approaches, the Pittsburgh Steelers have some decisions to make about their team. Veteran Ike Taylor could end up retiring, and both Bryce McCain and Antoine Blake had up-and-down seasons. It's unclear about their futures. Cortez Allen and William Gay are the only returning players with viable experience. As free agency looms in the air, the Steelers will finally have to start game planning. Baseball fans, there are only 55 days remaining until the Pirates' home opener against the Detroit Tigers at PNC Park. The players are in preparation for spring training. Pitchers and catchers will be reporting this Wednesday for practices. Reporting for Pioneer Sideline, I'm Maggie McCauley.
Thanks, Maggie. We're going to start off national news on the ice. The Winnipeg Jets have traded their problem child left winger, Evander Kane, to the Buffalo Sabres. In return for Kane, the Jets will receive defenseman Tyler Myers, forward Drew Stafford, and Joel Mara, and the rights to the Sabres' 2014 second-round pick, Brendan Lemieux, and the Sabres' first-round pick this year. Kane's abilities on the ice cannot be denied, but off the ice, it's a different story. He's had multiple run-ins with teammates and has been even suspended for breaking team rules. Kane will not be able to play till next season because he is getting left shoulder surgery, which will end his season. Also in NHL, the best team in the league has decided they will try to get even better. The Nashville Predators have acquired Cody Franzen and center Mike Santorelli from the Toronto Maple Leafs in exchange for Olli Jokinen, a prospect, and the Predators' 2015 first-round pick. Next, we go from the ice to the hardwood, where it was All-Star Weekend. As always, the weekend starts off with the skills competitions. Patrick Beverley was the winner of the Skills Challenge. Team Bosch won the Shooting Stars Challenge. Stephen Curry won the 3-point challenge, where he outdueled his teammate Klay Thompson and fellow star Kyrie Irving. Zach LaVine won the dunk contest, posting 250s. He even brought back some childhood memories by doing a dunk that involved Space Jam. Then it was time for the game to be played, a game that ended up 163-158 West win. Russell Westbrook won the MVP of the game, posting 41 points. He set a record by getting 27 points in the first half. The West was up by 20 going into halftime. LeBron James also passed Michael Jordan in All-Star Game scoring. He had 30 points in the game, which put him at 278 points all time. When we come back on the sideline, I will be sitting down with reporter Jesse Irwin for 5 good minutes in sports.